All right, welcome. Hopefully we do not have the Wi-Fi issues we've been having over the last two streams, but we'll have to see. So per usual, we are doing our Honkai Star Rail. Very excited to pull in his banner, but let's go over what's currently happening. So currently, as of the point of this live stream, we are having the anniversary event still, and we are getting a triple drop for relics, 300%. So don't forget to do that. Tides of War is in its last week. It's a little battle simulator. I have not gotten to this one yet. Very concerned considering we're almost out of time, but we'll see. I think I'm getting through this event or like this part of the main story quest today. So hopefully we will be able to do that right after. As I stated, we are working on that new story quest, which there is going to be more of the story quest once the new update comes out. The live stream just confirmed it. We're still having our invite people back to get Stellar Jade event. This is the banner that's currently available, and I will be getting him today. I'm guaranteed. I have 30 pulls. We are getting Adventuring today. No ifs or buts about it. And then of course all your battle stuff, and then if you haven't finished the Cosmodicy event, that as well is going on. To update you on what's been happening, so I have been working on completing maps over the last week to grind out that Stellar Jade for Adventuring. And we've gotten a few different achievements during that time. So one of them is dispel 5 hound statues. So there are like these hellhound slash just hound statues out and about, and there's about one per map that I've seen so far. The last map that I was able to 100%, let me pull it up, on Poetentate was a child's dream. Now, for those of you who watched me go through this level, I really thought this was Misha talking, but we've talked to Gallagher, and Gallagher states that he has been with the Watchmaker since he was a child because he's one of the Watchmaker's children. Whether that's just a title or actual blood relation, we don't know. Or I don't know it, at least. And so I'm wondering if maybe the child's voice that we encounter in this section of the main story is maybe Gallagher. Gallagher as a child, because I found this almost hidden room here that's the study for the Watchmaker, which had a hound statue in it watching over the study, because that's what the statues are for. They're so that whoever the hound is can like spy on the different areas. And it called, when it popped, like when you click on it and interact with it before it disappears, it made a statement that made me think for sure that has to be Gallagher, right? Outside of the fact that he's part of the Bloodhounds and whatnot, is the statue gazed at the chair in longing and sadness, and it reminds you of a grizzled hound. So we know that Gallagher's character model is like an older man, right? And his color scheme is even the same color as those hound statues. So I really think those hound statues are how Gallagher is watching over Poetentate, like how he's getting the secrets and whatnot. So I really think that has to do with Gallagher. But yeah, so I found 5 so far. I've guided 1 emotion in the dreamscape. Let me pull that up. With the fact that I have been completing maps, I have been interacting with people who need clockwork. And as you can see, there are a lot of quests in relation to doing clockwork. And then there are also locked clocks that do not show up in this menu, is something you need to do. So I have notes to remind myself to go back and do those too. But I guided 1 on accident. I was talking to people and I didn't know it was the other person I needed to talk to, so I accidentally completed one of those off screen. Resolve an emergency in clockwork. Enhance No Man's Symphony. These are all just stuff I got from walking around. Between the Sky and You, return Firefly's secret base. So you know how like last time I was like, it doesn't make sense if Firefly is Sam. Like that, I don't see where people are coming from that. Unfortunately, I've been spoiled because Hoyoverse released official splash art for Firefly, for it being a 5-star, and it's literally spoils like an entire plot point. I was like, what? Okay. Lucky Striper? Accumulate more than 77 Adine tokens. Witness Lou Archer's story, The Long Goodbye. And if everyone gets money, then no one gets money. OT's economics. Repeatedly trigger the cash disputer on the street. Fix 15 dream tickers, always in sync. Break the special boss stone balloon in Dream's Edge. And collect 15 readable items in Penacony. And defeat at least 2 enemies in Kitchen Mashup, and have 1 ally get defeated by the Lordly Trash Can. There was this one trash can in the last map I did. Here, I'll pull it up where it is. Where is it? Here. So the last map that I just finished is, no, yeah, it's this one. It was Child's Dream. And it's in this freaking, like, cube room. And the... Where is that one bit of land? Ah, there it is. It's right here. The trash can is right here because there's a bird on this column. And that trash can kicked my butt. I had to fight it, like, 3 times because it kept killing me. But yeah, is there anything else to talk to you about before we start doing polls? Not really. I finished Lynx's traces up to where she needs these things. And then I leveled up Welt's light cone fully, and the light cone that's on Dr. Ratio's, because I realized I hadn't leveled this up. So I was like, oops. And then the only other thing is I got like the monthly pass, and so I bought like, where is she? Ching Choi's ticket. I only need 1 more and I'll have it at Superimpose level 5, which is nice. Not much else has happened outside of, like I said, I've just been doing map completion. I keep having to go back. So Golden Hour is completely done. I can't do the Reverie because literally the last 2 treasure chests, I want to pick here. The last 2 treasure chests are literally in these rooms. Like, I cannot get to them because they are locked because of the story quest, I'm sure. But the Dream Edge is done. Child's Dream I just got done the other day. I still need to do these 3. But I can't really do much in the Clockwork Studio yet, or Clock Studio theme park, because there's no way to get in here. You can only get to like this section right here. There's no way to like get in here. I don't know if maybe I was supposed to unlock this when I was adventuring and I just didn't hit up these like points, but I think it might be coming in the next update, potentially, because I think that area might be where the final boss is going to be. The Maestro, or whatever it's called. So, since I finished Lynx, I was like, oh, well, I know I'm getting adventuring, so I'm going to get some of his, like, level up materials. I didn't get a ton, but that's why I'm here. And then I've been using Branya a bit because she's really good about being able to hit those balloons that are off map because of her gun. Alright, so now that I bored you with all the who's and the where's and the whys, we are currently at 46 pity. I have guarantee. As you can see, I have 45 pulls. We are getting him even if we have to go all the way to hard pity. Hopefully it won't take that, because I would also really like to have his light cone and this not be a frickin' Dr. Ratio situation again where I pull on the light cone fruitlessly. Is my volume going down? I feel like I just lost all of my volume. Anyway, alright, so Ventrian's Banner. This is gonna put us at 56 pity with guarantee. Alright, not on this one. That's perfectly fine. Okay, Luca. Got a Luca Eidolon. Alright. 66. Pity. Still no. He's gonna make me go all in. Just like the gambler he is. Let's see who we get this time. I would love like a random Gallagher or Shrey just because like they're the only 4 stars I'm missing currently. Because both banners, I did not get either of them. Okay, Serval. 76. Oh my boy! 5 star, 5 star, 5 star! I'm gonna need a new sticky note for Honkai. Alright, 76. Alright, so this is 67. 68. 69. 70. Oh, that's all 3 of the banner characters. 71. 72. Golf clap, everyone. Golf clap. Oh, I'm so excited. And then... and that leaves us at 4 pity. But we got them, boys and girls, gals, pals, non-binary. Well, that was supposed to be pals. I can't do that one properly. I always think of Adam from freaking Skate. And we still have 1 pull, so let's do that on his light cone. On the weapon banner, I can... we literally have 4 pity. It's the exact same. Alright, so this will be 14. Early pity? No, wasn't expecting it. I hope I get Sunday's 4-star light cone, because that's really cute. Or Robin's, actually. Because I know Robin also just got announced that she's going to be the next banner character. I'm so happy about that. Thank you very much for that. Interesting, it's a preservation light cone. Alright, so that puts us at 14. And then let's look at the boy. Oh wait, I forgot I had Eidolons. Oh, we almost have a fully done. We almost have a full C or E6 links. That's cool. Oh, but we did E6 Luca.
Let's go.
Admire everyone. And then I feel like this must be, yeah, I was like, this must be E6 Serval.
Be my only true companion.
Woo. And then the new boy. Our new boy. Don't worry, I will try very hard to get your light cone. Do not worry. Alright, let's see how much we can level him up.
That's all? Well, it's settled then. I'm going all in.
Hence the title of this video.
That's all? Well, it's settled then. I'm going all in. That's all? Well, it's settled then. I'm going all in.
Ah, I'm just short of being able to get him fully maxed out in one go. That's all I got so far with the pre-farming I did. So we almost got there. I think like probably today's no, probably 2 more days because of the relic thing. But yeah, look at him. We got him. Oh, I'm so excited. What light cone should we put on him temporarily? I guess we could put the new one on him. Because obviously this one is for adventuring because it's a hunt path one. I wonder if either or Sunday or Robin will be preservation characters. Have they said if what type Robin will be? I know they've released her splash art, but I don't know if they've like told us what her typing will be. Oh, right. I was like, what am I doing? Oh, I have 6 of both. I was like, I must be close to a 10 pole. Not quite. Alright, so now that we've done that, let me just... Character... I don't know, Branya's been really helpful with this team. So we might leave her replacing Kalis. It makes me sad though to get rid of him. But let's go back to the main story quest. Look at him, baby. Oh yeah, and while we're here, let me just grab this quest so that I can get the marker off my screen because it bothers me. Ooh. Tizok to the Emperor. Can't find that idiot Pooch anywhere. Your Majesty, I've never really been to the Golden Hour before, so I don't really know where he could have gone to. Worry not, I will help you find him. The city is a sprawling maze, though. Even my capital is not this vast. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Do you have any clues? Like places he might go? Dog. Oh, idiot Pooch. It's just a nickname. It's a person. Who might you be? Your Majesty? Is this a subject of yours? Who isn't my subject in Penacony, but I don't think I know this one. How rude. The Emperor of Golden Hour, Her Majesty the Tisyak, too, stands before you. My family may not recognize her sovereignty, but in the hearts of her subjects she is none other than a true descendant of the dragon. That you don't recognize your own Emperor shows that your understanding of the Golden Hour is meager. Oh, is that the little crown thing? No matter, if you wish to be of help to us, come with us. It's always good to have more helping hands. But I don't know him. Heed my words, Mr. Shinapon. Goodwill will spread. Understood, Your Majesty. Kind soul. About the matter at hand, I'm a dream chaser from the Klimt Republic. I am to negotiate a record deal with the Iris family in a few system hours. But the blister-brained business partner of mine went missing right after entering the dream. I was to meet him to start negotiations, but he's nowhere to be found. I wish. That fool probably thought it'd be cramping his style. He refused to even tell me his room number. If I don't know the number, the concierge can't help me contact him. I did! I couldn't get through. His phone may be off, or he lost it. The moron is capable of anything. Ask the Bloodhounds? For such a paltry matter? Forget it. There is only one person in all Penacony who would aid in the earnest of such triviality, Her Majesty. He must have run off somewhere to have fun. Not the first time Ephraim's done something like that. Why am I dumb to trust him every single time? That unreliable fool. Enough, Mr. Shinapon. Your aimless anger will not change the present, and you really do need him, don't you? Your Majesty, you're right to admonish me. This fellow's still got some talent. Having released several hit records, he's just obsessed with having fun and has no concept of time. How about this, Mr. Shinapon? You stay here and wait for Ephraim, and while I look for him in those entertainment spots, my loyal subject walk with me if you wish to help. I'm really sorry for troubling you, Your Majesty. Anyway.
This is ridiculous.
I envy your close friendships.
I have a bad feeling that something big's gonna go down. Are you ready? Your trauma isn't getting to you, is it? Take it easy. It'll be fine.
I just wanted to talk to everyone first.
Let's get going, everyone. The hour of trailblazing is upon us.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger. But what's trailblazing without a little danger?
Alright, now we can go, Marge.
I have a bad feeling. Let's waste no time and head to the theme park then.
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words. But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment. I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, I will stand with you, if my meager strength is required.
Alright, let's go. I feel like this is a good team. Recommended types. Let's actually switch you back out. That works. Locha is stuck here forever.
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's really taking it to a whole new level. Does he really think he's a superstar or something?
Not a soul in sight. The hounds drove out the visitors, and now their whereabouts are unknown too. Everyone, pay attention. The other party has obviously come prepared.
Alright. Then I don't think there's anything I need to find usually in these Okay, that's where the spotlights are. I was like, where's the spotlight coming from? There. I love his dramatics. I'm a sucker for dramatics. Interesting.
Astral Express, you're late. And this, unsung guest.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
Oh, I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Stellaron!
Me over here being like, moi? Mommy, look, I'm on TV. I want to click that so bad. Does this have anything to do with the murders?
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and his identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Oh, no, they do. Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust and then invite you all here? Because he's the only one who saw all 3 homicides.
sides?
I'm guessing he is me. Firefly, Robin, who else?
That's right, madam. The third one is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios theme park.
Adventuring himself, okay.
Truly grand death. You, and you. All of you are going to die. And it's all because of Mr. Stellar. You will become the personification of death.
Why, though? I feel like we're going out of left field compared to the last time we were here. I ain't that powerful.
Never underestimate yourself. Like I said, you have the power to turn the tide on the entire game. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny accident on Penacony. Bam! The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then, before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
This doesn't seem to really have anything to do with, like, what he was saying the last time we were in his point of view, so I feel like he's making something up to get us to fight him to advance his plans further. Because it seems very out of left field.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping victory for me. By detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter joke.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. It's just another gamble. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60 red copper coins, people paid to brand me. Put me in chains. Place me in the gallows and bury me. The Golden Sands. But the sun could not kill me. And the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the Guild and the IPC. Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why do the living sleep? Oh, because we are not ready for the final rest. Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface in our friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline. Nor do you have any reason or grounds to.
He seems fake.
The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. Oh, and fate spin the wheel. A daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh. For the Ember Lord!
Okay, that cutscene was great, though. Ooh, we just lost a headphone. Oh, there it is. 1 second. Oh, this background music is great. 10 Stonehearts Adventuring of the Stratagems. I think he just needs to fight with us and, like, potentially fake die, so that the vow of harmony is no longer in effect on him, potentially. Alright, let's go. Let's turn that up, because I will die if it's this slow.
Never falters.
My guiding light.
Well, we don't really need an AoE.
Beauty is eternal. I'll see you off.
This ends here.
There's no time to lose.
Is that all? Everything I hope you're prepared.
Interesting. So I can't attack.
My oath is to a solitary rose.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Get that back up.
The dead return. Time for them. Show no mercy. Wretched and fleeting. You chose the wrong enemy.
Prepare for something.
My guiding light. Let's settle this. Until I see that I will protect all beauty.
Is that all? Heel down from above.
This music is
Follow my charge.
bouncing.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Attack as many of them as possible to get more points. Okay, so I'm assuming he'll hit us really hard if I get a score less than his roll. But unfortunately...
My oath is to a solitary rose. Eternal step. Dead return! There's no time to lose.
Prepare for something.
Beauty is eternal. I'll see you off.
This ends here. In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting. You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing major.
Down from above.
I'll see you off. My oath is to a solitary rose. Eternal step. Dead return! You chose the wrong enemy.
Again? Why is it always Locha?
Eternal step. Dead return!
Well, I'm sorry that this is gonna be so slow going, guys, because I'm just gonna be chipping away at his health for a while.
Beauty is eternal. I'll see you off.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters. Prepare for something. This ends here.
Well, we finally hit the halfway mark on his first one.
Wretched and fleeting. Until I see that I will protect all beauty.
Oh, that was a good one.
Receive divinity. 1,000 thanks. My guiding light. Beauty is eternal. Follow my charge. You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing major.
Oh, we lost.
Is that all? In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters.
Eternal the dead return. There's no time to lose. I'll see you off. Bloom.
You have my gratitude.
Get rid of those debuffs on him.
Follow my charge. You chose the wrong enemy. There's no time to lose. Let's settle this.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters. Down from above.
I'll see you off. Eternal the dead return.
This ends here.
Ooh, lost again.
My oath is to a solitary road. Receive divinity.
You have my gratitude.
Repay. Follow my charge. Show no mercy.
Prepare for something.
My guiding light.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters. Is that all? This ends here.
Ooh, a 1.
You chose the wrong enemy.
That's fine.
You have my gratitude.
There's no time to lose. Eternal the dead return. Embrace virtue.
Is that all?
Till I see that light once more. I will protect all beauty.
Down from above. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters.
Do. I never know what to really talk about during these. I'm like,
My oath is to a solid.
all right, we're down to 1% on the first.
Everything I've
Gapar just does not hit well.
Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance, how small. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters.
But yeah, no, I stand by. I think, like, he is...
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, interesting. So a 9. 1.
Wretched and fleeting.
This ends here.
Here is thunder.
Box scars.
It's all or nothing!
time to lose.
Okay, what are we doing?
Show no mercy.
I think he's gonna fake die, that he's like orchestrating his death so that the harmony vow will come off of him because he's quote-unquote died already.
Bloom, you have my gratitude.
Oh, this will be bad without all of my shields on everyone. Okay.
Conflict is pitiless.
Ooh, Locha.
Guiding light. Beauty is eternal.
It's all or nothing.
Let's see if my Locha survives or not. Oh, thank God.
I'll see you off.
Alright, let's do that. And then we're gonna restore myself.
In the name of Lendau,
Let's get everybody back up to stuff.
Follow my charge.
Prepare for some. Scoundrels on
Oh my God, again? We just did this. Ugh, Locha, please.
Here is thunder. My oath is to a solitary. Wretched and fleeting.
It's all or nothing. Let's get antsy this one.
Alright,
A foregone conclusion.
do
In the name of
this.
Lendau, a will forged in ice. Never falter.
I can see if you don't have good shields how this would be a tough boss fight.
Show no mercy.
Because in this second round he does.
Until I see that light once more.
He does that all or nothing attack a lot.
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
You have my gratitude.
Eternal step. Dead return.
And he also does debuffs, like, oof. I can see why he's difficult to fight.
There's no time to lose. I'll see you off.
Actually, what does this do? Can it tell me what that does? Increase, down on your luck, increases damage received by 20%. Oh yeah, no, I need that. I need that off. My healer can't die. I will literally be in so much trouble.
This ends here.
Here is thunder. Beauty is eternal.
Per usual, my boys.
Follow my charge.
Alright.
Eternal step. Dead return. Receive divinity.
What is he saying? Something strike?
Prepare for some.
Already? Oh, I really hope Locha's able to pull this off because he's gonna die otherwise. Oh boy. Single target. Oh, but a 9? You literally have to be like a multi-one to be able to do that one. Ooh, I don't think my Locha's gonna survive this attack. Oh. Oh my goodness. He just barely made that.
Eternal step. Dead return!
Okay, since he does that so often, I shouldn't wait till his thing's all the way down to do these.
I will protect all beauty.
Okay, let's restore him.
You have my gratitude. In the name
And
of
then
Lendal,
get this
forged in
shield
ice.
back up.
Never falters.
Follow my charge. Embrace virtue.
This ends here.
I'll see you off.
And then...
Bloom.
You have my gratitude.
Down. Scoundrels on.
Here, there's thunder. Hope you're prepared.
There's no way for my single target characters to survive this.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Like, to be able to get the 9, I mean.
It's all or nothing. Let's fancy this one.
Alright.
Eternal step. Dead return! Show no mercy. Until I see that.
I'm so glad I brought Argenti to this. I feel like Argenti is just like...
Receive divinity. Repay. There's no time to
is keeping this this team alive. That and my Gepard. I know a lot of people immediately abandoned Gepard after they got Adventurine, but my Gepard shield is also keeping us alive.
Forged in ice. Never falters.
Let's settle this.
Jingoon's just here to do major damage.
Prepare for something.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless. Wretched and fleeting. You chose the wrong enemy. Nothing major. Time for the master stroke.
Where does this put me?
Until I see, I will protect all beauty.
Everybody's like that. Down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free?
Did we do it?
Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last shit. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
Oh, that's so cool with this beat.
Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
You're leaving?
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if... that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons. They have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together, they weave a great shadow. And this shadow silently envelops them.
There are always those who rise from the shadows.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes. Am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the Nihility's end.
Device 9.
I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream.
Oh my gosh. She is every middle schooler's OC. I love her.
Leading you back home.
That is so cool. That is so cool.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole. And see, have I succeeded?
She replied, I want to die. Oh no. Oh my gosh, this is the Nihility realm, isn't it? Oh, that is so cool and so terrifying.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Oh, baby. The baby's here.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
Zigzag. Oh, baby. Are you not gonna disappear?
Came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
I don't want to leave him here. I don't want to leave him here.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
There we go. I want to have ultimate luck score before we keep going.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want.
I feel bad. I don't know if that's a glitch, but I don't want to leave him back there.
As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The Nihility envelops everyone equally. Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more Nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So, is this my final destination? The land of the dead?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of Nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths. Even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago. Real death does not exist in Penacony's dreamscape.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world. That barrier they built keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint. If a mute isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak. Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
That must be Robin, then.
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear their intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the memory zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you. You possess great cunning. Deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides. Constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others. Leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy. Both are essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Well, that's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine Stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea. And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours. Have you never wavered?
wavered. Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune, because other than that, I have nothing.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why, then, do we struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life sleep? Because we are not ready to welcome death. So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer.
Oh, is this Dr. Ratio's little tube he gave us?
Good luck.
It is Dr. Ratio's tube. The impossible in the dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive. I wish you the best of luck. Dormancy being like sleep or hibernation.
Then I shall get going.
Mister, you're leaving? You ultimately chose to leave this dreamscape?
Yes. Because they are not here. My papa, mama, and big sis.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very, very distant place.
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day, but not now. There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gaiathra Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with my family. So, until that time comes, I should be preparing.
Preparing for what?
Well, preparing to face them, Kakavasha. And to make them proud.
I know you'll be able to do it. Good luck.
Well, of course. For I am a child who received the blessing of Gaiathra Triclops.
But you still seem nervous.
Well, I seem that way because I am nervous. You know what? Maybe you can help. What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together?
Guys, I can't.
Are you going now?
Yes.
I cannot, everyone.
May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Oh wait, is that the hat we get when we do the harmony path? I know that, like, completely off field, but I was wondering. With hope for the morrow nestled in my heart, I descend into slumber of tonight until the denouement of coming morrows kisses me. I have them embrace the quiet death. This man is different. He lives and breathes in the present in every sinking night. By every daring gamble, no vision of morrow ever graced his dreams. His life knows not quietude, his fate yet demands him to win them all, to weather tempest one after another till mire enshrouds his very breath. And now in the unfathomable depths of dream, the once falling die has at last landed on its earthly rest. Quietly, peacefully, it is at last landed.
The light of the aventurine stone has disappeared. This only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
As planned, your cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory. Then...
let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting.
Thereafter, in the cradle of slumbers, deep within the sweet dream of the planet of festivities, another stone begins to radiate light.
For an audience, I come to fill wine, and I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
Meanwhile, memory's zone depths. You try to open your eyes, but find only blackness before you. Oh yeah, speaking of which, since we can click on something, they were over here like the Stellaron's true identity. Like, our backstory is apparently very important and not just generally unknown so that you can put yourself on the main character and make up whatever you want. Like, outside of vaguely we were a Stellaron hunter that worked with Kafka, our backstory seems to be very, very, very important to the main story. Where is this? What happened? And whose point of view is this? Oh, we're breaking fourth wall. Okay. Memories gradually resurfaces, at times rewinds to a few minutes ago. Adventuring unleashes the final assault, pouring down a dazzling shower of chips, followed closely by Acheron drawing her blade, and then crash. The indescribable force severs the power of the preservation, while time and space froze instantly. Your thoughts twist in a knot as your senses fail, with only gravity tearing at your mind as you plummet into boundless darkness, until a fire engulfs you in your embrace. Oh, is this how we get the harmony path? Is this gonna give us the harmony? Yes, I'm Kalis.
You're awake.
Oh, Sam!
I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
What's happened?
Crevice between dreams. You've met me before. I'm Sam, a Stellaron hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you, but I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became too intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script.
So since, like I said, I've been in Robin's splash art, they show Sam in the background, which proves that, and is a spoiler, that Sam and Robin are the same person. I wonder if the referencing here was Sam, that he's been trying to tell us something, You remember that Robin wanted to tell us something, like way back when we met her. She's like, oh, I have something to tell you. And we were like, oh, can we wait a second and help Clocky and then you can tell us? And she's like, well, I guess it doesn't matter if I tell you in a couple minutes. And I made the comment, oh, is this gonna be one of those things where we could have skipped so many difficulties if we just waited for a few seconds for her to tell us something? And since we, by spoilers, know that Sam and Robin are the same person, is this what he was trying to tell us the entire time? Or they?
Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy. So, there is only one method that I use. This is to show you.
All that I am.
Okay. I was always wondering, like, oh, how does everybody think that Sam is Firefly? It's because they straight up are like, Sam is Firefly. Just full stop.
Like corridors and halls, traps everywhere. The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
I'm getting distracted by hearing the birds. Sunday!
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic. You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets.
I feel like you're protesting too much.
What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see how it's turned out. Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
There is a yellow jacket right next to my hand, and I am not happy about it at all.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve. Telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Oh, was Sunday also one of the oh my god, it's right next to my face now. Can we not? Can we please not do that? There's literally so much other space in this room. It could be, why is it gotta be right next to my face? So I guess that Sunday was also one of the Watchmaker's children.
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Oh, she is Sunday accusing Gallagher of being the fool. Sparkle.
Indeed. Every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar. The mark of Wolsey. And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer. These are all true traits from all 52 loyal family members. When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade. A complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, is he not going to say the next part? I was waiting for him to say minion of Enigmata.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you.
Oh, is Gallagher the fool the entire time?
Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone Mean Death are linked. And that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
I'm assuming Robin?
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Wait a moment. Alright, so either A, Gallagher has been replaced with Sparkle, because Sparkle's the only fool that we've been introduced to, or this could be a completely different fool that has taken on the persona of Gallagher. We have just learned that Sunday and Robin were children of the Watchmakers as well. At least whoever is pretending to be Gallagher is the oh my god, the the traitor to the family. And the meme might have either just killed Gallagher to blame it on Sunday, or just killed Sunday. Which, if they killed Sunday, and we know from leaks that Sunday is going to be the next weekly boss, how does that work? Also, Sunday's dead, potentially. I really like Sunday. He's probably gonna be the next one I pull for. Interlude. Stay tuned to find out what happens in the next installment, which is like next week or something. Big fish, tiny pond. Yeah, it's literally like next week. New Dreamscape pass things have been unlocked. Okay, this is a stage where you and that gambler put on a petrifying collaborative show. He wagered everything into the gamble, yet appeared indifferent to the idea of winning. Just why did he do that? He wished for his own destruction. He wanted to cause death and thus create an opening for the IPC. Accurator, emanator of nihility, helped him to complete his task to perfection. He could have used all the resources the IPC had, wealth, information, even the lives of his underlings, but he wagered himself instead. Was it out of kindness or a cunning strategy? We will never know. Alright, the stars drift across the dream's artificial sky. They say that the great souls will eventually become stars in the sky that guide the way for those on the ground below. The stars of Penacony are woven by countless dream chasers. What will you ponder when you raise your head? They too walk the path of the trailblaze. They are not any different from the masses. They are similar, simply opportunists who leaped at money and fame. Indeed, the meaning of trailblaze is for more profound than it is initially appears, creating a beautiful dream from scratch, bringing Penacony from abject poverty to unparalleled prosperity, the finally fading into stars. They are bona fide nameless. We might have enough. To do the full set. Or to get the 100%. I'm just curious if Gallagher has been a fake this entire time. If the Gallagher we met is a real person or not, or if that was the fake we spoke to. Or whatever's been living as Gallagher, I mean. Interesting. Boxcars. In the battle against 10 Stonehearts adventuring, cause at least 2 all or nothings to simultaneously roll a 6 with a single attack. And sit in the best seat and watch the grand finale. Defeat adventuring. Yeah, but I know I was like over here like first try, but also I'm aware that they nerfed the adventuring fight because people were struggling with the adventuring fight, so. Okay, so we have successfully gotten through. Where is. Oh. Oh, it went away. We have gotten through the main story. Of course, next week when they do the new 2 point whatever update, they will immediately be new story to do. But we have finally gotten to where I can do this quest, the event. Ooh. You get to pick a character. I need both of these though, Shrehi and Gallagher. How dare you do this to me? Because they're the only 2 I don't have, is Shrehi and Gallagher. And then we have a bunch of these will be really helpful, you know, trying to squeeze in some pulls before adventuring gets taken away. So that puts us at 7. We might be able to do another 10 pull today. Okay, so let's, we're about an hour, little under an hour and a half in. So let's get started on this event, see what it's like. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, I was curious if we've unlocked the rest of the stage now that we've fought Adventuring, but we can check that in a minute. Oh, I forgot how to say her name. Siobhan? Siobhan? Didn't we already meet before? You should loosen up a bit. This place is quiet, but that's okay. We can talk whatever we want here, whenever we want here. Did your conversation with Gallagher last time go well? He might look like he doesn't care about anything, but he actually has a lot on his mind. Otherwise, he wouldn't be a regular here. My place offers nothing but joy. Let's cut to the chase. Oh, I see you like to be straightforward. It's good to keep things simple, but you might get on other people's nerves with being too direct. I'm kidding. I like how pragmatic you are. Alright, you seem more relaxed now. I invited you here because I need your help. Are you interested in the art of mixing drinks, especially after seeing how well Gallagher does it? Something unexpected has come up, and I need to be away for a while. I'm looking for someone to take my place temporarily. I think you've got the talent to ace the job. What do you say? I'm all for it. I've always had a good eye for talent, and I believe you'll be an awesome drinksmith. Come on and try it. Don't be nervous. I'll guide you step by step. Step by step. I'll show you how. Select the mini wine glass. So this one. And then glasses have different volumes, and that determines the number of ingredients that can be filled. Let's go to the next step. Select more ice. And then each drink has three flavors: sweetness, intensity, and thickness. Follow the steps and add a portion of practitioner pepper. So as you can see, the drink's sweetness went up, but the thickness went down. Okay. This is the flavor tag resulting from the change in sweetness. So slightly sweet and refreshing. Now add isogland. Stirring will mix the ingredients in the glass together, which can change the drink's appearance. I don't like that as much. If you make a mistake, you can empty the glass here. And the basic moves are now done. Next, follow steps and complete the drink. Okay, soothing soda. So it's very, like, not thick at all, and only slightly sweet. And the intensity didn't change very much. Okay. And then origami bird. Oh, I want those so bad. Like, I would love to have little origami bird figurines. Complete mix. Glimmering dreamscape. You're getting the hang of things already. Technique-wise, you're a pass. Just to be clear, flattery would get you nowhere. It does make my mood better, though. Knowing the mixing technique is the prerequisite to becoming a drinksmith. However, it takes more than that to serve drinks that impress your guests. The most crucial skill that a good drinksmith needs is listening. Drinksmithing is all about having conversations with your guests. Drinks are magical. A beautiful glass of liquid, a cozy ambience, and a little bit of conversation skills are all you need to make someone open up. This might sound a bit esoteric, but I believe you have the knack for it. I can tell you're someone with empathy. Now, not only that, but you can also read someone's mind and even regulate their emotions. You're flattering me. Well, I might be exaggerating things, but I'm sure you know how good you are at connecting with people. I saw you're having a good time talking to Amiki last time. I know her well. She can be clingy, and it's not easy to convince her to leave without making a fuss, so I believe you're the right fit for the job. What do you say? I'll take your silence as a yes. I'll stay silent, then. You've got a great sense of humor. You're really cut out for this. That's out of 100. And then we'll plug this in. All right. Before we start, I need to give you a heads up. The name of this place is Dream Jolt Hostelry, and there's something unique about it. At this lounge, we don't serve the guests or dream chasers in Penacony, but the monsters staying in the hotel in the Dreamscape. They used to be members of the Sweet Dreams troupe that served the family, and as you should know, the Dreamscape is collapsing. The negative emotions have altered the temperament of the troupe members, turning them into uncontrollable monsters. I stay here to help them stabilize their emotions and restore them to their original form, which can be a long process. If the issue isn't resolved, they'll revert to their frenzied state, which is the last thing I want to see. Please take care of the monsters when I'm not around. Is there such a society? If you don't mind, you can invite your fellow members here for team building. I'd love to meet them. Well, those monsters aren't aggressive, so they won't hurt you. It's just that their personalities can be a little abrasive, so you need to be more patient. You can find details about their conditions in the troubleshooter. Feel free to flip through it and jot stuff down. These are the customers you need to serve. Yes, they are members of the Dream Jolt troupe. 1 second, everyone. I knew this wasn't on. I keep forgetting I have to turn the air, oh my god, I've literally forgotten what it's called. The air purifier back on when the power goes out. Their respective emotional troubles are recorded here. Hysterical, really jumpy. You need to chat and make drinks for the monsters and gain their trust that way. After gaining their complete trust, you'll be able to obtain an item to access their inner world. The introductions are basically done. Let us continue our earlier conversation. Making drinks for monsters to gain their trust and help with their emotional troubles is the job of the drinksmith at the Dream Jolt Hostelry. I'm a counselor? You can put it that way. The chance to have an in-depth conversation with monsters doesn't come by every day. Consider it a perk. Actually, your job is pretty much the same, to listen to the needs of the monsters and provide suitable drinks for them. Try talking to them as much as possible. They really hate to be lonely. Still, remember what I said just now. Drinks are magical things that can make someone open up. What a drinksmith can achieve is so much more than you might expect. Now, I'll leave the Dream Jolt Hostelry under your care. Okay. There was something I was gonna do that I literally was like, oh, I should do that, and then I got on this quest. Literally, what was it?
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf.
Well, can't remember now, so it's fine. Don't panic. You have to get used to speaking to customers one-on-one like this. Your mission is to resolve the monster's emotional troubles. You'll be able to see your progress here. Finish serving your customer to earn tips that the monsters leave for you. The tips you earn can be exchanged for rewards here, don't forget. There's a customer already waiting. Quickly start serving them now. The ingredients are all in the lounge, the whole range. Feel free to use them, I won't charge you. Oh, I almost forgot. I'll pay you based on your workload if the customers are happy. The pay will satisfy you for sure. I'll be watching things from over there. Take it easy and dive into your work. Hey, let's take a look at this. New drinksmith? Let me guess. You owe Soban some money, which is how you got roped into working here. That must be it. I knew it. Soban looks soft-spoken and treats people so gently. She's quite the talker. Whenever she's out on the street, people always ask if she wants to become a celebrity. But she's definitely a devil in disguise. Be straight with me. How much do you owe her? Let's see. Hey, can I help you with that? Even with your help, I still might not be able to pay it back. Are you kidding me? You don't really think I was going to help you pay off your debt? I was saying, I know a place where you can strike it rich. In the back of the hotel in Dreamscape, there's a monster that looks like an alarm clock and enjoys having people tell it off. So you could go over there, spit a few sentences at it, and maybe that'll put it in a good mood, and then it'll give you some money. Remember, you can't say that I was the one who told you. Okay, now be a good drinksmith and put in an order for me. Let's get that bitter one. Let me think. I want that, the Lost Twilight. I remember seeing this drink on the drink menu. Bitter Lost Twilight. Got it. Lost Twilight. So this one. Select large wine glass. Select more ice. Okay. Soothing soda. Sunset. Stir. Oh. Nope. Did it wrong. Soothing soda. Times 2. Red sunset sauce. Then stir. Red sunset sauce. And it's very bitter. And a robin card. The bitter tones you created are so unique. I'm in love. The taste is so soothing. Look, I'm all sleepy now. Purple is so pretty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The color of this drink suits me so well. Look how deep and profound I am. So deep that I'm flying. What was I saying? Oh, the hotel in the dreamscape is not safe. Soyoban doesn't let us go too far, but just between us, I saw lots of people over there a few days ago. They were all wearing something like black suits. They wanted to arrest me when they saw me. I was so shocked I got teary-eyed. In the end, guess what? They don't even dare step foot in here. I stood inside and started wildly mocking them. They were so mad that smoke was coming out of their ears. All I could do was walk away with their tails between their legs. Pretty interesting, huh? I'm a little thirsty. Bring me another super intense drink, one that reminds me of the joys of playing tricks on them. super intense and mischief. Okay, super intense. This time the customer didn't order a specific drink. They just mentioned the flavor they want. You can check the flavor tag. Let's see if it matches the customer's request. The filter function here can help you quickly find the drink that meets the requirements. I'm assuming something very strong. Because they wanted something super intense. Very sweet, very strong. But he likes bitter things from the last one, right? Only slightly sweet. Let's try this one. Mini vintage glass. No ice. Ultimate syrup. And iso gland. Intellitron ornament. I like the sweetness you create. It feels like I'm floating. Clack, clack, clack. It's flawless. Other than that, then it's sticking to the glass. You did a good job. Drinking this, it's like I can feel the bitter emotions of those people in black suits. It's like going home crying to your mother. With all that said, I feel way more comfortable. I guess even a bad drinksmith is still a drinksmith who can spare you a word or two. I think I've had enough. I'm off. Take care of yourself, newbie. Don't let Sylvan eat you alive. I feel like the way Spade talks is a bit crazy, but they seem pretty easy to get along with. After serving it once, Spade's trust in you has increased. Okay, let's go to the results of this session. Receive and serve customers to get tips. If you're satisfied with the request, you earn more tips. Woof. Hello, new drinksmith. I'm Soda Dog. Just the sight of me will bring people joy. You look pretty tired. Is there anything I can help with? No need to thank me. Even if I agree to help, I won't lift a paw to help. And that's because I'm a dog. I can't do anything. You shouldn't have high expectations for me in the first place, Wolf. Is this dog trying to rile me up on purpose? You're getting angry, aren't you? You're getting angry, Wolf. But you're the drinksmith for this lounge, so even if you're mad, you're still gonna make me a drink, isn't that right? You're too kind. Thank you. Listen up. I want a refreshing drink, please, Wolf. Pretty please, Wolf. Is there an option to toss this dog out? A refreshing drink. Okay. So this one's very refreshing. And this one's very refreshing. I already made this one, so let's make this one. Vintage glass. Supersized. Okay. Less ice. Dream jam. And then iso gland. No sir anything. And then clocky card. The shade of yellow you create is beautiful, just like yours truly. Wolf, what an exciting flavor. Very refreshing. Leaves me refreshed after drinking. I'm sold. I love this drink, Wolf. Newbie, you're at the top of the pack when it comes to serving customers. I still have a question, Wolf. With so many fun places out there, why did you come here to be a drinksmith? I accepted Sobun's assignment. Wolf, spending your time and energy to satisfy other people's demands? You're working a job. If you're just here working a job, you shouldn't use the title of drinksmith. A fancy title isn't going to cover your essence. I've almost reached the limit of my endurance. You have emotional problems. You're a bigger pain than Spade. I'm pretty easygoing. If you don't get along with me, maybe the problem lies with you. What about yourself, Wolf? As the drinksmith, making harsh comments about your customers is rude and inappropriate. I don't want to discuss this with you anymore. You resort to blocking me when you can't win. Even a tolerant soda doggo can't do anything about an unreasonable person like yourself. Wolf, there's nothing much to say. Better just continue drinking. I want a slightly sweet drink. Can you do it? Not the Karen as a dog. Slightly sweet. So again, we've made that already, and we've made this one as well. And then he wanted a very refreshing drink last time, so we'll just make this one again. More ice. Origami bird. I like the sweetness of this. It tastes nothing short of extraordinary. It leaves me refreshed. After drinking, I'm sold. Delicious drink. A flavor I like. You really know how to make me happy. Burp. I'm feeling a bit dizzy. It's so nice talking to you. I'll come and hang out with you some other day. Be sure to welcome me with open arms. I am the soda dog that brings happiness to everyone. Goodbye. This dog is really infuriating. Surprisingly, also got to 50% with him. Hysterical, really jumpy, prankster, can't help but want to mess with someone. A bit mad and talks nonsense. Trash talker, likes to mock other people. Seems docile but likes to provoke. Scared of being alone. Pretending to be kind of passionate but is actually trying to make you angry. Don't get tricked by its appearance. I'm about to blow a fuse already just after serving 2 customers. Is everything going all right? This is by far the most infuriating thing. It's normal to feel that way. Welcome, welcome. That is a very fun way to spell late. We got through like 3 generations of iterations. You need a server so I can get pinged. You know, I honestly was thinking of making one earlier in the year and I'm like, I'm gonna make one. And then every time I have that thought, I'm like, I'll do that later. And then I forget. Purely honest. Like, I'm not doing it on purpose. I just don't have the time when I think about it. Oh my gosh, my earbuds keep coming out. Ah! You missed the yellow jacket that was terrorizing me when I was going through the cutscenes. I was just like, I know this is a very important cutscene, lots of emotions. This yellow jacket is like an inch from my face though. It's good to see you as well. I hope you're doing well. We are currently doing the alcohol event where we're giving alcohol to the monsters, or drinks, because I guess they're not allowed to say alcohol. Please don't take it to heart. They're just too affected by the nightmare that they can be a bit twisted. When things were all good in the past, they were a bunch of lovely and sensible kids. I really appreciate your hard work. And your response to their issues, well, I'm already grateful because you accept these monsters and treat them as equals. It's time to give you advanced lessons. A creative mind is key to mixing drinks. You need to come up with special blends based off the time and your customers' preferences. After I showed you the ropes about free mixing, you'll be able to craft drinks that aren't on the menu. This is something every drinksmith has to learn. Things could get boring if you keep dishing out the same recipes. For instance, I want a large, extra sweet drink that brings back happy memories of my past. Nothing on the menu fits that requirements. What should you do now? Don't panic. Let me show you what to do. Most of the time customers will have customized requests for drinks. The customer has requested a specific glass size. Pick one of the large glasses. Now you have fulfilled that request. The next step where the customer doesn't make a request will be your time to shine. A large glass of something very sweet, so we don't really want anything to dilute it, so we'll say no ice. The other request is extra sweet, so these give you sweetness. Let's review the mixing rules. If it's super sweet, the drink measurement must be at least 2. The practitioner pepper can increase a drink's sweetness. Let's add portions and see the results. Now add another portion of ice so glad, which adds sweetness. The criteria are met. Now I'll leave the rest of you to fill up the glass. It said to bring back memories. Oh, what a terrible color. Just make it egregiously sweet. Oh, thank you. Just egregiously, like the worst sweet thing you have ever tasted. And then, childhood means clocky. Trailblazer special. Excellent, your grasp of flavors is on point and you can accurately perceive what's on someone's mind. I might ask you to make a drink for me one day. I'll be gone for a while, but the monsters will stroll drop by from time to time. Please tend to the lounge for me. Without the drinks here, I'm worried those monsters might get angsty. Now you must be drained after a long shift. Take a break. Dealing with these weirdos day in and day out is indeed quite tiring. Being a drinksmith is certainly no easy feat. I like that they can't say, like, bartender. As expected, Seobana's not here. Let's open for business. Okay. Pause for a second. I want to look at something. Okay, we have not. That was just the tutorial then. Alright, that's what I wanted to know. Is this active? Can I get in here yet? Because this is still locked off. It has this, so I think I should be able to get in here now. Just curious about that. Oh yeah, and then earlier I got a new friend to add. There he is. I had my guarantee. We almost have him up to level 80 already. Alright, let's mix some more drinks. See what we got. Okay, time to figure out how to deduce the recipe for specific drinks. I am probably going to base this solely off of colors, to be honest. Begin deduction. Okay, here's the final look of the drink. Select here to see image, use ingredients. The glass selection and ice cube steps have been skipped for you. Okay, cool. So obviously it's got a blue undertone, green, pink, and then the bird. Sweetened mood. Alright, let's do this next one. Use the design. Well, it's obviously a green and a purple, or a green and a blue at the top. I just got here, okay? I literally just finished the main story quest. Like, quite literally, like, 20 minutes ago, I just got through fighting Adventurine and I saw the cutscene with Sunday, okay? Leave me be. It's like 20. I just got here. Yeah, I'll be putting it up on YouTube, of course. But yeah, no, I literally just got through fighting Adventurine, and I did get through him on the first try, but I do know that his fight got, like, severely nerfed, so that's why I'm just getting to this, this event now. But if it's just a mixing event, this probably isn't too exciting to watch, so I might just do it off screen, because this looks like all it's gonna be is just a cooking event. Yeah, but you probably fought him before he got nerfed, to be honest. Okay, that's too pink. And that's too green. That's too... Alright, what about these combos? Oh, perfect. and then green and blue. Origami bird. Yeah, no, I can see why people who tried to fight him back when he was originally released and then for him to get nerfed later would be so mad. I fully understand that. But yeah, if this is just like a drink making simulator, I can probably do this off stream because we have more than enough active quests to do. So many clockwork quests. Let's see, where's my first note? Okay. I made notes while I was when I was like trying to 100% things for stuff I needed to look at on screen because I didn't want to look on it off screen. So let's see. So the first one I had a note that I found was a pom-pom doll in here. So it's back here. Why would there be a pom-pom doll here? So as you can see, I want this. I want to steal this pom-pom doll. This pom-pom doll, identical to pom-pom you see on the Express. Why would it be here? Poke it. It has a soft and fluffy texture, almost endearing and adorable than the conductor themselves, but... Ow! After you giving it a... That's a choice of words. After you cuddled with it, the doll transforms into a Pepeshi? Cheater, how could you see through my disguise like that? What disguise? I am the red clay form of Calcis. My name is Jinno. That doll form just now is my mimicry. No one has ever seen through my mimicry before. How'd you do that? I was just passing by. I knew it. I knew you cheated. Let's try again if you think you've got the skills. I'll transform into something else this time. Just stand there and don't move. The strange Pepeshi left. Oh, so we're gonna be playing a game of hide and seek with the Pepeshi? Could not tell you where the next place this Pepeshi is gonna be hiding would be. I wonder if it's in the immediate vicinity, and is it gonna be the pom-pom doll again, or is it gonna be something new? This is a drum, one of humanity's oldest musical instruments. Though you have no idea why it would be here, you know it would make a great sound when played. The drum erupts into a wave of percussion. Everything about this drum, from texture to shape, seems completely normal. You lose yourself in the rhythm and continue banging on the drum. Ow, that hurts! Ow! Under your savage beatings, the drum surrenders and transforms back into the Pepeshi. Its Pepeshi form. Okay, you found me. There's no need to beat me up like that again. Anyway, how'd you recognize me this time? I just wanted to bang on the drum. Ugh, you're too powerful. Am I really just no match for you? Let's go again. Give me one final chance. This time I'll recreate the perfect mimicry that you'll never be able to detect. The strange Pepeshi hopped into the distance. Alright, I'm assuming it's still gonna be in the immediate vicinity.
Those people from Planet Screwlum never brag.
Planet Screwlum? Am I to assume that's the planet that Screwlium himself is from? Or is someone else putting on airs?
Penacony is full of living legends.
Why isn't there a sugar-free Soul Glad option?
One peach Soul Glad?
Okay. So, I don't see anything down here to investigate. Is it the Pepeshi up here now?
Still got so much stuff to do at the office.
is the Pepeshi hiding? Pepeshi? Yep. You open the chest before you, but find nothing inside. You've never seen such a defiant chest. Stop, don't hit me anymore. I'll transform back. The chest transforms into a Pepeshi. It's been completely defeated by your powers of perception. Strange, you managed to see through such a realistic mimicry. When have you ever seen an empty chest? Oh, I see. So it was your wisdom that allowed you to defeat me. Come to think of it, you're the first person that was ever willing to play with me. Does that mean we're best friends? If you get time, you have to come and play with me again. Hero. Magique Pepeshi. Okay, so that was one of them. The next stuff is I found a bunch of stuff in Golden Hour. Let's see. First of all, this part I didn't know would cause a cutscene, or not really a cutscene, but like a choice. There was a wine glass, a crystal wine glass that was being surrounded by like 3 different types of alcohol, and then like you could choose which type of alcohol. Figure out the true identity of the Pepeshi. You could choose like which alcohol was gonna be the one that would get with the wine glass, and so you had oh my gosh, I already forgot their personalities. What did you just do? I'm immediately concerned. Well, I mean, you're always recording your music, so maybe I should be able to see. I was gonna say like something about like your music, but if it's something related to my where is it? Oh my gosh! Oh, thank you for the donation. I got the notification just now. Thank you so much. I don't know why my donation thing does not pop up. I have like a sound and everything set up for it, but I never see it when it happens. I need to go back and check on that, why it doesn't show up on my screen like it should. But yeah, thank you so much. But yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just got... Okay, so the thing didn't show me at first, but I do see that it... Oh my gosh, that's... Oh, I don't even know what to say. Oh, that's so nice of you. Of course, always. Like, you never need to feel, like, obligated to do that. It's so nice of you to do that, though, but, like, never feel obligated or, like, that you have to do that, though. But thank you. You'll get to fund the Honkai Star Rail train pass. Words, phrases, completely knocked out of my head. Oh, thank you. Oh, too many feelings, too many feelings. All right, very distracted, very distracted. Okay, all right, one more time. Thank you so much. And so let's see if we can finish our thoughts. So there's a wine glass that's asking you for your opinion on which alcohol. Oh my gosh. There's a wine glass that's asking which alcohol that you think should be in it, because it's like this crystal best alcohol. There's and so you talk to the different alcohols and they all have different personalities and like what they're worth. There's this one alcohol that's like super like, well, I'm the most expensive alcohol, so obviously I should get with the wine glass. And then you have one alcohol that's like super cheap, but it's like the best friend trope. And then I've honestly forgotten what the last alcohol was. I just remembered I didn't like the personality. And so you get to choose which alcohol gets to be put in the glass. And I was like, obviously I'm gonna pick the best friend because and they send you like a text message to tell you, but I guess it was only like a one-time update. But I think it was over here is where the wine glass was, or like over here maybe. I'm trying to remember where they were standing. I think it's over here at that. Yeah, I can see them from here. Yeah, so I chose the cheap alcohol that's the best friend from childhood. So let's see. Don't you have anything to say? I'm not sure what to say. I'm not used to attending this kind of occasion. Occasion? What occasion? Isn't this a common open-air party in Penacony? But please don't get upset. I'll try my best to blend in. Please give me some time. Alright, I shouldn't be rushing you. But I hope it won't take you too long. I don't want the other glasses to start gossiping about me and saying that I'm a dull with a dull bottle every day. No, I'm not dull at all. I promise. I'll get better at starting from the next second. You notice the rim of the crystal chalice is slightly tilted. Following the angle of inclination, you catch sight of several bottles of premium red wine on a table in the distance. That's not a positive sign. Perhaps it's time for you to go and pretend you have never been there. Heart of the Rock. Matchmake crystal chalice with rum. I guess maybe you get different achievements based on which one you do. Okay, so we did the wine glasses. There was a listen over by the arcade area. Let's see. Anyone who thinks I was cheating, step forward. You? What about you? In accordance with the interstellar customs, if no one has discovered any issues or irregularities by the time I step away from this machine, the money I've won is all mine. You have no problems with that, right? You're all too scared. Come on, seriously? You have some gut and give me a challenge? Don't be so boring. You're all incorrigible. You, my gray friend over there. Yeah, you. If you have a moment, can you help me for a second? You all saw about the last game ended. I didn't touch the machine again. Now I will let my friend here play. If everything is normal when my friend plays, clearly I didn't cheat and I won all the cash out of pure skill. Well, no objections, I hope. Come over. Come over here. So, what you're saying is I should be mean. Where is it? I know I have at least one more of them. I know I have one of those things. Where is it? There it is. The chess piece. Wait, it changed. It went from super big prize to prize, even though I won. What? Friend, are you having a good time? Everyone here saw it. The results are perfectly normal. For those who still doubt, you can come and play around yourself. It's right here anyway. If you don't mind, I'll be taking my money. Ha! Cheers. As for you, my friend, here, this is your cut. You helped me out. No need to be polite. Are you sure you didn't cheat? Why are you trying to prove your innocence? Huh? Because of a certain very paranoid people. Without someone vouching for me, they'll definitely insist that I'm cheating. I do think you're cheating, because it landed on super big prize and then immediately bounced down to prize. Plus, it's not a bad thing for people to see how amazing my skills are, right? If I get my name out there, maybe I can catch the attention of big shots. I'll leave it at that. Take care of yourself. That is false. I totally got that correct.
Get up now.
Oh wait, not what I meant to do.
Grab.
Let me grab the 18 tokens of the week. Okay, so that was Listen by the Arcade. There was something, let's see, I have note that just says left column. I think this is the column I was referring to, but is it down here? Or is it up here? Okay. Just ignore those billboards at this point. Sushang. Ah, Sushang. Is there a reason that you've been stopped in your tracks, dear guest? If this song of mine brings you joy, perhaps you could leave a small tip and I'll put even more heart into my performance. If you're merely passing the time, that is no problem. You're a free soul and you will not be limited by anyone. I probably should not talk about it. She taught me that it would be disrespectful of me to speak of my troubles to guests. Though I am alone in a faraway land, I'm able to sing and perform to earn some loose changes and applause. It's not like I have nothing, so I shall not bother you. Oh, why? When shall we meet again? So many partings. Ah, I'm sure you can tell. I'm not of this place. My being here is all because of the tragedy in my past. During an interstellar voyage, our ship was attacked by a swarm of ferocious, stinging insects. I was fortunate enough to escape disaster, but my mother and father were maimed and sustained severe injuries. They collapsed from heavy wounds and soon passed away. I had to search all around and raise funds so that I could find a suitable recycling site for them, so they would not be broken down and resold. In the end, I racked up so much of a massive debt that I was compelled to sign a contract of subservience for perpetuity. I am to spend the rest of my life working endlessly, entertaining people, wandering as a pitiful beggar with no place to call home. Intolerants have parents too? Sorry, I just called them that. Sorry for the misunderstanding. They are actually two elders that were always by my side. We lived together for so long, we became extremely close. I could not accept their bodies being scattered all over, so I spent all of my savings and racked up massive debt. If this pathetic story of mine has roused a little bit of pity in your hearts, perhaps this is a bold request, but I don't suppose that you happen to have a little spare change that would consider using to help me buy back my freedom. I know that I am fated to a life of labor. I dream not of a life of riches and indulgence. It's just, if I were fortunate enough to serve a guest like you, who understands me and cares for me, that would be enough for a stable home for me. Will you accept me and allow me to remain by your side? Sure. The debt I need to pay now is 20,000 credits. Thank you in advance. I have that much money. I have more than that much money. I shall remember your generosity and kindness in my heart for eternity. Please allow me to first say farewell to my companions. I shall meet you here again shortly. I know that this is a scam, but I also want to, like, see how this plays out. So we'll come back to talk to this area in a little bit, see if something happens. So I have a listen over by the right column as well. So let's mosey over there. The entire time I was reading that, I'm like, oh, that's a scam and a half. But sure, we'll pay for it just to see what happens. Get that achievement. All right, there should be a listen over here. Oh, this one, the car accident. What a sight. Thank goodness Intellitrons are thick-skinned and meaty. They'd be a goner if it were a normal person. Intellitrons are not organic life at all. How can you call them tough-skinned and meaty? They're made of steel. That car looks quite expensive. I wonder what happened to the people in it. Ha! If the people driving somehow got knocked away, they'd probably be steaming mad in the dream pool. That's hilarious, but in Penacony, totally normal. This limo nearly broke the glue seal on my outer shell. Are you okay? Nothing good about it. The shell of mine is hand polished, but now it's all dinged up. I was just walking along the street as per normal when the car suddenly drove halfway across the lane to hit me. Who knows whether this is a hate crime targeting silicone-based life forms. If you can't make a satisfactory statement, then I'll never hear the end from me. Remain silent. I know these guys all too well. If you can afford to drive that kind of car in Penacony, the money is just a number to you. That kind, again, sounds like another scam. You know, the insurance fraud scams where people pretend to get hurt when they bump into someone, or they try and get hit by a car so that they can get insurance money out of it. Since then, they can bring their money from outside into the dreamscape, then don't blame me for taking their money from their pockets back to the outside. I really have to hand it to my sturdy body this time. Carbon-based life forms can't handle that. If this guy can't explain himself, we'll have a problem. Is there something else I'm supposed to do? There it is. Okay. The car has just hit someone or got hit by someone. It stopped in place. No sound can be heard. Who's that? Didn't I tell you not to bug me until the family gets here? Wealthy Pepeshi. And what's there to sort out? Aren't the facts already clear enough? I was just driving on the street when this iron skull nobody jumped out from the side and rammed straight into my car. My car got sent off course in several meters with a loud bang, as if I were hit by a rock. Outrageous. Is this how they run insurance scams these days? So blatant. I'll have you know that I'm contacting the Alfalfa family. Just look at the size of the dent on my car. I'm just distraught. This is a new car that I just picked up. Only one of 12 Steinway Raptors throughout the whole dreamscape. Do you really think you could pay this back? Interesting. He dares put the blame on Head? I'll teach him a lesson. Okay. So both of them are now mad. Is there anything else I'm supposed to find? Because obviously I haven't done all of it. Dances. I'm not quite sure what I am supposed to do here. Obviously I'm missing something. I can't interact with anybody else that's here. They're both blaming each other.
This is much more.
You're not helpful. Is there anyone else that saw the accident that can give me some more info? Huh. Alright. Let's see. If we can just look it up. Honkai Star Rail. What area is this? Golden Hour car crash? Talk to the people on the bench. On the bench? Oh, not you. Okay, there are a lot of benches, but no people on them. Oh, teleport there and back. Okay, so it might be something with the, I might have to come back. Okay. Alright, let's talk to the eyeball. Dr. Edward. Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service. What kind of dream would you like to experience? Can you tell me more?
Ready to experience Miss Black Swan's dreamscape? Please close your eyes and rest your forehead on the dream bubble. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. That elegant girl mentioned something before she left.
The nature of this memory is special. Don't ruin the dreamscape experience for anyone else by spoiling the ending.
Black Swan has to be in your team. I don't have Black Swan, so then we'll bring Branya in.
Bring us another victory, Captain.
Oh, I forgot they talk to each other when they're put on the same team with someone they know.
In my estimation, there is no question about it. This is murder.
Murder. Such a foreign word to us. The people of Penacony could never come to any harm while under the watchful protection of the family. In a dream, even if you're bashed 1,000 times with a hammer, at worst, you'll still wake up in reality in a hotel.
Not necessarily.
Sampo!
Does not constitute harm. The criminal intent is clear enough. You specifically came here to cordon off the scene because of the unsavory nature of this case, right?
But is it actual Sampo or is it Sparkle? The voice still sounds off to me.
You're not wrong. Even if there are no casualties, being smashed over the head with a hammer in the middle of the street for no reason at all? This is not the kind of thing that happens on Penacony. You are guests of the Oak family, so you may investigate the crime scene. I'll be on standby over here.
Oh, Sparkle's hammer, I'm willing to bet, because it has her, like, little decor.
Just how did you manage to convince them in the blink of an eye that we're some kind of detectives?
She's mysterious. Plus, we don't know if this is, Sparkle or not.
Just some suggestions at the memory level. If something happens in everybody's memory, then that something becomes a fact, rather than hearing endless explanations. Would you like to experience it for yourself?
No, no, no. Hey, you can save that for the enemy.
Then on to the next order of business. Let's discuss your companion, shall we?
Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection. I've been watching you for quite some time. You stole a glance at me when you first entered the hotel. You followed me wherever I went inside the dreamscape. In the windows along the commercial street. In the pond water reflections of the Ideen Park. Even in the reflections of the wine glass. Everywhere. My dear, do you have a crush on me? Well then, seeing as you're so interested in me, let's play a little game. I left a puzzle for you, Nero Timal. Solve it and prove that you're capable of pleasing me. If you can solve it, then we can talk. Don't leave me waiting, my dear. Before Penacony gets flipped upside down, try to find me, catch me, and
There's actually more than one memo keeper who's come to Penacony. She's mixed me up with someone else. But no harm, no foul. The address that the mask gave you is right here. But you never would have thought that when Miss Sparkle mentioned a game, she was talking about wanton slaughter on the streets of Penacony. Such a direct act of provocation is enough to get my competitive side worked up too.
Madam, forgive me. I had no idea about anything she said. As you saw, I went through a brain scan and everything. I'm just a friend, helping her deliver a letter. That's all. I never knew this was actually a declaration of warfare. They say you shouldn't kill the messenger. So, maybe you can just, let me go. You all are the big shots here. I'm really not on your level.
I love Sampo. I am so excited if it's true that he's getting a 5-star for him. Everybody's been saying the rumors. Whether that's true, we'll get to see. But I feel like they must release it vaguely shortly. Not in the next update, because they've already released the banners for that update. But like maybe the next one? But also I would love to get Sunday. I'm so conflicted on who I should be saving wishes for, whether it be Sunday or Masterful Sampo. Potentially, maybe. I would love to have it. You know, Hoyoverse, if you'd like to give us a present, especially with that, they just released like a new like animated clip or something for the anniversary, and it was very heavily Sampo based, and so I'm over here just like, does this mean we're getting Masterful Sampo?
What a frightened look you have. Don't worry. Since this has nothing to do with you, I won't be suspecting you of anything. Why don't you come take a stroll with me?
Oh, seems like I can't escape being an assistant detective. Oh, fine. It's all fine. No big deal.
Alright, so masked duet. Oh, I wonder if this is Black Swan's like event or whatever. Ask the Bloodhound family member about the case.
If there's anything you'd like to know, please ask away.
Who was the victim?
An IPC employee named Shamari. Eyewitnesses reported that a tall, strong man wearing a large robe with long sleeves walked right past Shamari and suddenly assaulted him with a hammer. Shamari collapsed on the spot and woke up from the dream. The murderer vanished in a flash.
Ooh, that sounds just like Sparkle. Her best asset is transforming her appearance to look like someone else.
It might be Sparkles as well. I'm not quite sure which one it is. It would make sense if Sampo's here for it to be Sparkle's quest. Just because I've heard that Sampo gets some lore dropped in Sparkle's quest, so maybe it is Sparkles. I don't know. I just went to the big eye that had a quest mark and was like, I'll click on this.
Who are those two little guys?
Seems like the assailants stole the troop from elsewhere and deliberately placed them here. What nerve. They don't even have the slightest consideration for public order. Those two have clammed up. I wonder if you two could help pry open their mouths.
Looks like a puzzle that Sparkle has left behind for you.
Any leads yet?
This is a developing case, so there aren't many clues yet. All we have to go by are the weapon used by the assailant and the victim's ID.
I mean, the weapon used by the assailant has Sparkle's little identification markers all over it, so it's not really a good piece of evidence to leave behind in Sparkle's case, because it very obviously points towards her wardrobe being like, yes, this weapon perfectly matches my dress. I wonders who it could be.
They didn't even take the weapon with them. Sounds like they're trying to provoke us. Despicable.
Where's Mr. Shamari right now? I'd like to meet him.
I'm afraid you can't. The Oaks came forward and calmed him down. Mr. Shamari expressed that he understands the unpredictable nature of dreams, and went on to vacation in another dreamscape.
See you soon!
Best not to bother him. Guest experiences always have to come first.
Oh, I'm afraid by the time we find him, half of Penacony will have been sent back to reality by Sparkle.
Looks like we'll have to play this little game of sparkles then.
Okay, well, if this is, obviously this is like a story quest, so I do not have time to do a full story quest, so we will come back to this. But hopefully it's now in my list. Okay, good. It is showing up as a marker now. Alright, so let's go. I have the far column, which is probably this one. A listen note. Is it you all? Yes. Sir, I'm very sorry to disturb you. I am searching for someone and wonder if you know anything. Oh, this is the people who are looking for the wife that we met back in the hotel. Charlotte, the dream artist. I don't suppose you've heard this name at all since you've been inside the dream, have you? Charlotte, the dream artist. Is that a nickname of some kind? They sound like a painter or a sculptor. I'm so sorry. I work in investment management and I know nothing about the world of art. I see. Wait, sir, I wanted to ask, do you know if there's a place where artists gather inside Penacony? Well, there actually is a place that I've heard of, but if you know something, you must tell us. This is very important to my father and to me. I've heard about the family has gathered a group of famous artists and architects. I hear they are planning to continue the expansion of Golden Hour. Just a rumor, so I don't know where exactly they are doing the construction. I mean, even if I did, I imagine it's not something that's open to guests. Okay. So let's put a note. That's probably in Dream's Edge. So look for listen. Because I've already gone through all of Dream's Edge. And then we have a locked clock in our middle column. So I think it's in this area. Yeah, so this is the locked clock. And I have no idea how to unlock that. So we'll have to hold out on that. Okay. Alright, so just to recap, I'm gonna finish off this quest because it looks like it's mostly just the, like, make drink simulator kind of thing. And so not super exciting. I'll see if it's probably, since it does have like a conventional memoir, that it's got some lore buried in it. But I will make some notes and report back anything super interesting from this. And most likely on this Faithful Crossings. On one hand, I want to get Gallagher because he seems really story important here, but I haven't had Straight E for a while, and I do not have many of this character type, so it'd probably be in my best interest to get Straight E. So I'll probably get her. And then, let's see. This warp will go for another 9 days, so I'll save up any pulls. For the next time, and we will pull a few times on his light cone, which we are currently at 14 pity. So I'm not super confident that we're gonna get anything, but we can always hope. We can do the all-in gamble, as Adventuring would say. I'm sure we'll get like maybe 20 to at max 30 pulls, which will probably only bring us up to like 50-ish pity. So again, not super confident, but we can always try. Give it a gamble. as he would say. But yeah, so I think that's mostly it. We've got a lot of, oh, just to tell you, we have a lot of short quests that we will probably be doing in the next live stream, but let's real quick go and check to see if we can now go interact with that car accident. Because we've talked to both of them, and it was kept saying like teleport and then people on the bench. Oh, he's standing up. There's no way to get to the truth by only listening to one side. If no other witnesses can be found, the family won't consider your contradictory statements as evidence. You, youngster over there, are you a witness? We're trying to solicit information about the car accident. We can make it worth your while. If you're on the scene and can tell us clearly what happened, the family is willing to offer you some credits as a reward. The Intellitron and Pepeshi shoot you a glance that needs no further explanation. Say something good about me. I didn't witness this thing at all. The Pepeshi and Intellitron are both stunned for a moment before quickly returning their focus on each other. You didn't support either side, but nor did you defame either of them. Really? Looks like we'll have to find a few other witnesses then. But thanks for the cooperation. Be careful in crossing the street to avoid similar accidents from occurring. And then we can go over here to the Intellitron that probably scanned us out of 20,000 credits. Was it right here? Respectable guess. You've been standing here for almost 10 minutes. Are you crossing the road or not? There's so much traffic here. Let me wait. Okay. So that one singer is not here yet. All right. Ooh, we don't want to go further in.
How are the tickets sold out already?
Me, whenever I'm trying to get concert tickets. All right, we're back out. Alright. See if we can find somewhere else. Okay, maybe I need to actually teleport out of this map. Where were all of the people in Dream's Edge? I think they were over here. Maybe we can look for that one with the older gentleman while we're here. There we go. It's hard to imagine. Is my mother really that famous of an artist? In my memory, she was just a figure staring into space on the sofa. She always looked so depressed, I didn't think I'd ever see her paint. Your mother, Charlotte, she's an exceptional woman. When I first met her, I saw her fire in her eyes. She captured my heart in an instant. It may be hard for you to imagine, but a few years before you were born, she was so full of life. Every day, she would rush from one exhibition to the next. As soon as she got home, she would raise up her brush and begin creating. I knew that she had a great artistic talent, and I hoped that she would receive the recognition that she deserved. However, there was always a disparity between dreams and reality. We were in the desperate financial circumstances at the time and had racked up enormous debt. There were a few curators who showed interest in her work, but we could never afford the fees to put on an exhibition for her. Then one day she changed. She would no longer go to exhibitions, nor would she lift her brushes, as if she had lost all interest in everything life had to offer. That transformation was before I was born or after. It was before. Seeing her in that state, I blamed myself, and I felt so sorry for her. I hated that I was so powerless. I hated that there was no way for me to give her the life she wanted, let alone support her in chasing her dreams. After that, I remember it clearly. It was like a morning like any other when she suddenly turned to me and asked, "Do you want a child, Wes?" That moment those words left her lips, I began to cry uncontrollably. I felt like our lives had some hope again. You, Penny, before you were ever born, had become my hope. Yeah, but in a different sense, if you are in a terrible situation, like either a broken marriage or you don't know what to do with your life, defaulting to maybe having children will give me some purpose in my life is not the best outcome you can do, because you're bringing a full person that has full anatomy. Anatomy? No. Full, like, personhood into existence. They're not just, like, getting a dog. So, be a little more conscientious before making that decision. But she still left in the end, didn't she? Even with me, even with the complete family. I believe she must have had her own reasons. As for why she could not tell me, I'm uncertain. But I do not believe that she did it out of heartlessness. She's not that kind of person. There's no way. I know that she loves you, Penny. The dream we were just now said that Penacony's most outstanding artists gather periodically at the Reverie Hotel in the Dreamscape, correct? That's right, but he also said that the Reverie Hotel is under maintenance at the moment. It's unlikely that the regular guests will be able to enter. Didn't this place claim not to be open to guests? We still managed to get inside. A little challenge like this is no match for our father-daughter duo. Quite right. Let's go, Penny. We have to find her. Okay, so the next part of that one is in the Reverie, which I have not been to yet, for completionist's sake. So, we should be able to get that note down when we get to it. Let's see if there's been any progression in the car incident. Oh, couple on the bench. Okay. Hey, did you hear? They reached a verdict on that accident. You know, that traffic accident? I think it's still scrap skill and neither side won. I heard the family deliberated that it was a simple accident. In the end, neither the Popesci nor the Intellitron received any damages. Or maybe they received a private settlement. After all, if you keep pushing for too long, there's not going to be any money left to give. Sorry if you all hear anything in the background. A little bit of construction going on. I thought we'd see blood in the streets. That's disappointing. Isn't that kind of inappropriate to say? Why do you care? Anyway, I'm not the one who got hit or the one running my car into people. I'm just a guy here rubbernecking. Besides, does anyone here actually know each other in the real world? Pure antagonist. Rashomon. So it was the Popesci that was at fault. Witnessed the entire process of the car accident. So who hit whom? I'm very sorry. Okay, so that takes care of the car accident. Is the singer over by the hotel yet? Or is there something else I need to do to... let's see if there's anything I need to do. Honkai Star, Golden Hour, singing, Intellitron.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf, and full of worldly strife.
Okay. Hidden mission for Sushang. Attempt to converse with her and she'll ask you for a favor. I will clear that for you to get the chance for 2 endings, or refuse and pay the credit by choosing sorry, I don't have that much money. Give Sushan credits for both her. After you give Sushan the 20k, which is what we did, Refresh the map by going to another area, then return to the golden hour. South of Clocky Food Truck. Okay. Thank you. I'll probably be wrapping up shortly. I was just trying to figure out how to continue Sushang's story, and then I was gonna wrap up probably for the day. Alright, so we have her. Thanks for your kindness. I have finally reclaimed my freedom. Words will never be able to describe my gratitude now that the contract of subservience is broken. I have nowhere to go. I shall leave the decision of my future in your hands. It's just, there's something that still weighs on my chest. I'm uncertain whether I should tell you. What do you have to say? In the place where I was kept, I met many brothers and sisters who shared my experience. They've encountered tragedy, their families, and met with misfortune, or they were stricken with illness, their lives were hard, and they struggled to make a living. I've been with them for so long, and we've become inseparable. I cannot bear to be so far away while I know my companions are suffering in that place. If you're willing to express your endless generosity, perhaps you would also pay for their freedom on their behalf? They are all people who understand the meaning of repaying kindness. Your gestures will not go to waste. Sure. The amount that they need to repay is 64,800 credits. Thank you in advance. Yeah, I have that. I more than have that. I shall remember your generosity and kindness in my heart for eternity. Please allow me to first inform my siblings. I shall meet you here again shortly. A grand ceremony dedicated to you is about to begin. Please make sure you do not miss it. Okay.
Life is as ephemeral as dew on a leaf.
Okay, so we briefly have to leave. So let's go to the Reverie. I wonder where there'll be people on this map. Maybe here, because this is where the birds are. We might be able to get that father-daughter duo. If we can find them. Oh yeah, there are definitely people here. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can find the father-daughter duo. No. There's no one here. Not the person I'm looking for. Not the people I'm looking for. Ooh. Grab that while we're here. I heard they found a memory zone meme. Chirp, would you like to talk with me, dear guest? Shall we talk about Lady Vermilion, Professor Owl, Clocky? We can talk about anything, Chirp. Hang on, look at the time. Gotta go back to the big tree, Chirp. Please give me your phone call when you're free. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Huh. I don't think they're here. I would think they would be in this middle part. Maybe they'll be over here? Because it's also a safe zone.
Oh, a delightful surprise.
His voice is always so nice. I wonder where they are. Did they not make it to the war dog. Interesting. Did they not make it here? Or did I just miss them?
That's a big one.
Chirp, I'm on my break right now. Okay. Get that out of the way. Huh. Just me wandering around saying, huh, all the time. Well, I guess we'll look for them in a bit. Let's go back to Golden Hour. So we paid about 80,000 credits, a little over 80,000 credits for the Intellitron's freedom. Let's see. I've been waiting for you. I have wonderful news to share with you. As you are the 8 million indebted customer in our store, all previous purchases you've made will be refunded to your account. Please make sure you receive your funds. The preparations for your grand ceremony are complete and we can proceed at any time. Are you prepared? For what? For the Imperial Glorial exclusive service car, multi-party luxurious version that you pay a large sum of money for, of course. The service runs for a limited time. Please enjoy it while you can. Share a picture on social media and leave a 5-star review to receive high-value discount coupons. What? Boss's incredible achievements are on full display to everyone. What happened? Wait, what? I'm confused. Help 60 origami birds return to the Great Tree. Discover the true origins of Shushang. Wait, she's an actor? What? What? Okay, well we have all of that done. Help the performing Intellitron on the streets of Golden Hour. So it was all an act. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Let's see if we can interact with the Clocky statue now. Tick-tock, Kalis, my best friend. The day I've been eagerly anticipating has finally arrived. Since your arrival in Dreamville, this place has completely changed. The clock credits you contributed have brought energy and vitality to every resident. Tick-tock, I've only realized something, my great friend. I desire for the townspeople to acknowledge you and recognize me, but now it seems not as significant as I once believed. After meeting you, I finally realized that cherishing my friends is the most important thing to do. Hamster Ball Knight, Brother Hanu, Miss Note, and you, Kalis, Tick-tock, you are my most cherished treasures, most beloved inhabitants of Dreamville. Tick-tock, thank you so much for your contributions. The next time you touch the statue, keep your eyes wide open and watch closely, because I have a tremendous surprise in store for you. Okay, it turned gold now, covered in coins. Can we interact with it again? Time awaits money. So it goes to 35 now. Ooh. As you can see, I was up to like 20 prior. Oh, is that where that came from? I was wondered where this came from. Interesting. Well, this is the Clocky statue currently. It's gone from very rusted to gold-plated and covered in coins. So that's cool. Okay, so now that we have done those two, we will...
Life is as ephemeral as...
Did I miss the right column? I had like a listen... Oh, that was the old people's one. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll just throw a question mark on if I did that one. Okay. Alright, so now we've done all that. Just to refresh, we are gonna do we'll do this off stream. Next time I am streaming, we are gonna focus on getting a lot of these side quests done, because we have a lot of them, and I think the last update, the next one, the 2 point whatever it's gonna be, is going to be the last update for Penacony, like the end of the story in Penacony. So we definitely want to get these done prior to that. Yeah, so that should be that. I guess we're going to continue trying to upgrade Clocky to his full extent. And I'm excited to see what happens if Adventurine is able to come back from the other side of the dream. And then what happens with the Harmony, and is Sunday dead? Is Gallagher dead? Who is in control of the meme monster? And what is causing all of this? Many questions. Very excited to find out. Jade's coming, maybe to demand reparations for Adventurine's death in the dream. We'll see. And I hope you all have a lovely week, and thank you, and goodbye.